All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Man, my mouth is just like frozen today. I can hardly speak. So it's a pretty cold morning here in Canada, but actually, you know what? Compared to the rest of Canada, we have it pretty easy here on the West Coast. We haven't even had snow this year and it's already like the end of January. Days are getting longer, the weather's getting warmer. I'm pretty stoked, I'm not gonna lie. But speaking of Canada, I gotta admit, this week, I'm pretty proud to be Canadian because, as many of you guys already know, Canada changed their food guidelines this week. So they have all new recommendations and it's pretty epic. It was an awesome change. So I'm just out here this morning, loosening up my body, moving around, getting some fresh air before I head to the gym. So I'm gonna go work out quickly, and then after that we're gonna get home and eat, and then I'll share some of my thoughts and kind of the details of this new Canadian food guide. It's pretty exciting. That didn't work at all. So my workouts lately have been kind of mixed up, and just in the last like week or 10 days or so, just one of those weeks, you know? I don't know what it is, like I just didn't stick to a plan, and I've been busy, some of my workouts have been cut short and that sort of thing, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do today at the gym. I might just do like a, you know, kind of combination push-pull day, just trying to squeeze everything that I can in, and then hit legs tomorrow because it's been a little while since I hit legs, but who knows? We'll see when we get to the gym. But I am definitely excited to have a good workout today. It's good, it's good. So, just got back from my workout, now it's time to make some food. As you guys know, I usually have a smoothie bowl or a smoothie after my workouts, and today is no exception, so I'll show you everything that's going in there. And I'm sorry if you guys are getting bored of this, but this is what I have every single day. I don't just want to like eat food that I don't usually eat just to make this channel different or to make things different. Like, I want to be honest with you guys and show you guys what I honestly always eat. So here's the smoothie bowl today. It's a little bit different and I'll show you why. Alright, so as usual, I'm using bananas as the base of the smoothie. I have 2 frozen ones and 1 fresh one. I just throw that 1 fresh one in there because it makes it a little easier on the blender to blend everything up. I have a couple cups of frozen berries there. Here I have some gelatinized maca. This is from Vivo Life. So if you are going to get yourself maca, make sure you get gelatinized maca. Basically, it just means that it's been lightly cooked and then pressed through a sieve. And what this does is makes it a lot easier for our bodies to absorb, and it also increases the potency of it. So, gelatinized maca, remember that. And then here we have a pitted medjool dates going in there, and then we have a less than crunchy cucumber. I figured it's a good time to use that up, throwing it in the smoothie. Here we have some chia seeds I'll be throwing in. We don't have any flax right now, so this will do for those healthy omega-3s. And then I've also got a big whack of greens here, some kale, we got some parsley there as well. And then I'm also going to be throwing in a scoop of protein powder from Vivo Life. But this is exciting because they got a new flavor. This is their banana cinnamon flavor. So that is very exciting for me because, as you guys know, I love bananas. I thought that was very cool that they came out with this flavor. And it tastes like those yellow banana popsicles that we used to have when we were younger. If you guys remember that flavor, I don't know if you do. But interestingly enough, it's actually the flavor of the Gros Michel banana, which is a banana that went extinct. I think it was back in like the 50s or the 60s or something like that. And it had a really, really strong banana-y flavor, but for some reason it got some like disease or whatever, and then it died off. So now all we have is the Cavendish banana, which is amazing, but not nearly as tasty as the Gros Michel. But if you want to know what that tasted like, it tastes a lot like this protein powder. You guys know I'm an ambassador for them. Follow the links in the description down below if you guys want. You can support me and Vivo Life, which is an awesome vegan company. Use Derek10 for 10% off if you haven't got it before. All right, on with the smoothie bowl. So there's the finished smoothie bowl. Definitely not my thickest or prettiest smoothie bowl I've ever made. I think that cucumber threw off my ratios a little bit, but I don't care. It's gonna be delicious anyways, and obviously super full of nutrition. So I just threw some goodies on the top, as you can see. Some goji berries, some shredded coconut, and then also some cacao nibs. And yeah, just something to crunch on, add a little bit more nutrition to this. Should be good. So let's sit down, I'm gonna eat this, and we'll look over that Canadian food guide. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. I'll pop the new food guide up here so you guys can see it along with me, see what I'm talking about. But yeah, as you guys can see, I mean, it's really bright, really colorful, tons of fruits and vegetables, half the plate being fruits and veggies. And then we've got a whole bunch of whole grains, and then we've got some more protein-rich foods up in the top right corner there. And not a whole lot of dairy, not a whole lot of meat, tiny bit of eggs, and they don't even mention it. If you guys see, there's no word of that anywhere. And then it says make water your drink of choice. And we know for so long, milk has been pushed on us, and it has been like the drink of choice. You know, got milk, do you want strong bones, all that crap. But man, this is really awesome. So I mean, the message there is pretty clear. Like, they want us to be eating more fruits and more vegetables and less meat, less dairy, and other animal products. So guys, we've been right all along. I mean, as if we didn't know this, but this is kind of nice confirmation, isn't it? Like, it definitely feels good. So I think like most food guides, we used to have like the 4 main food groups that they call them, and it was like meat, dairy, fruits, and vegetables. So as you can see, they've totally gone away with that, and the message is definitely to just eat more plant-based. So it looks like they have some other suggestions as well, where they recommend to be more mindful of your eating habits, cook more often, enjoy your food, and to eat meals with others. Very cool. As I'm here like eating alone, talking to a camera, but I got you guys, right? I'm not eating totally alone. So how is Canada able to do this? Because as any of us know that have looked into it even a little bit, we know that huge companies like the meat industry and the dairy industry are very powerful lobbyists in influencing government policy. So what they did was they just left those influencers out of it, and they just used scientists, and they said, give us the most unbiased, scientifically backed food guide, and that's what we have here. And then of course it goes on to give us the usual warnings about like processed and prepared foods, high sodium intake, sugars, and saturated fats, which is all to be expected. But you know, all in all, I'm pretty pleased with what they came up with, and I'm especially proud to be Canadian today. Not to say that it's perfect. I mean, you know, of course, I would love to see no meat at all on this, but the fact that they don't highlight meat or dairy at all anywhere on here, and it's clearly supportive of like a plant-based diet, I'm pretty pleased with that. So, anyways, I'm gonna go eat this because it's just like smoothie soup now. So I will see you guys back in the kitchen. We'll make a quick lunch, I think, and then a nice big dinner later on. So listen to this. A statement from the dairy farmers of Canada on Tuesday said the new guide does not reflect the most recent and mounting scientific evidence available. Previous statements from the organization had warned that the move would be detrimental to the long-term health of future generations, in addition to having a negative impact on local dairy farmers. Alright, what's up guys? So it's time for lunch, and it's getting pretty late in the day here, so I'm just gonna have something small so I don't ruin my appetite totally for dinner. And this is how a lot of my days go. Like, I really should just eat 2 big, huge meals. I always have trouble getting this 3rd one in, but I also struggle to keep my weight up if I don't get this 3rd meal in, so it's always a bit of a toss-up. So for lunch, I often have like oatmeal or buckwheat, or even like an open-faced peanut butter and banana sandwich, but today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Show you guys what I'm having. So today I'm gonna have some smoked tofu, some cucumber, and some avocado on toast. So spreading avocado on your toast like this is a much healthier alternative to something like mayonnaise or butter on there, even cheese. I should mention that the bread I used is a whole grain bread. I'm sure you guys assumed that already, but I just thought I would show you exactly what kind I'm using. So this is from a local bakery. They're just up the street from us, and it is amazing bread. They make it with really simple ingredients, always with like whole wheat and whole flours, and really minimal ingredients, no preservatives or anything like that. So good. All right, so there's everything all finished up. We've got our avocado and smoked tofu, cucumber on toast. And then I just added some hot sauce and some sea vegetable flakes on top. And let's try it out. Really good. That's it. quick lunch, and I'll see you guys back here very shortly, and we'll make some dinner. Alright, so we're back in the kitchen for dinner, and I've already got a head start. I went ahead and I chopped up some Japanese sweet potatoes that we had, and also some beets, and I put those in that big pot, and I've got those steaming right now. And then once they're done, I'll just turn off the burner, and I will put some broccoli on top, and I will use the residual heat from the vegetables that are already in there to steam the broccoli. And then I thought I would make like a black bean and veggie stir fry, mix that up with like a creamy tahini sauce, and put it on top of that, and then have it all on like a bed of greens. So yeah, let's get chopping everything up for this stir fry. Alright, so here's everything chopped up that's going into the stir fry. So we've got a can of black beans there, we've got a bunch of shredded carrots, we've got some bell pepper, and then also some Brussels sprouts that I shredded. So I'm just gonna fire all this into a preheated frying pan and just saute it with a little bit of water. I feel like this needs more beans. So there we go. I added another can of black beans, so we've got 2 cans of black beans in here now. Alright, so here's that tahini sauce we're gonna make and throw on the stir fry. So I'm gonna start with a big spoonful of tahini. Maybe 2. And then since tahini's a bit bitter, I almost always add a bit of sweetness to sauces and dressings that I'm making that use tahini. So I'm gonna throw in a date, a clove of garlic, some peppercorns, some onion powder, a nice big pinch of salt. And I'm also gonna put some dill in there. So I also have some fresh parsley that I'm gonna put in there, but I'm not gonna put it in right now and blend it all up with the parsley in there because the sauce will turn into like this kind of slime green color, and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna blend everything up as is, and then I'll just pulse the blender with the parsley in it when everything's all blended up. Oh yeah, and just water as the base of the sauce, as always. It's really nice. It's a bit thin, but I think I'm okay with it this time because I'm just gonna be throwing it in the stir fry, and when everything like cooks together, it'll thicken on its own. So I'll just blast it for another second with the parsley in there. All right, and I'll just let that simmer away for a few minutes until the sauce thickens a little bit, and then we'll put everything together. So I threw some seaweed flakes on top of those Japanese sweet potatoes, and then some nutritional yeast on top of the broccoli, and a big spoonful of sauerkraut right in the middle. This looks like a really, really nice dinner. It's huge. It's like as big as my body. So I'm gonna try this stir fry here and see how it is. Yeah, so good. Yeah, it's really good. And I mean, we all know the rest of it's gonna be good. It's all whole foods that we're all familiar with. If you guys have never tried these Japanese sweet potatoes or Japanese yams, I never know what the heck they're called, but yeah, definitely try them out. They are unbelievable. So I should say, this plate is for me. There's a bunch more food back there that I cooked for Crystal. So not everything I cooked there is for me, but if you were single or whatever, eating on your own, you could obviously make a whole bunch of food like that and have some for leftovers. Alright, so I think that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna go and enjoy this dinner with Crystal and just hang out. So I appreciate you guys watching this video all the way till the end. Definitely leave your comments and questions in the comment section down below. I love reading them. I love interacting with you guys. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And go check out that Canadian food guide. It's pretty epic that this has happened. Proud of you, Canada. Alright, see you guys with another video really soon. Thank you. Bye.